still a bit warm here in Florida, but really all things considered, a wonderful fall afternoon for football here in Tampa at Raymond James Stadium. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Carolina Panthers and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Here's Ronald Jones, first carry for the USC man, and he'll push his way forward to about the 32. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down. Well, this defense for the Panthers, much improved from week one. They were terrific last week in getting their guys their first win of the season.
And the way they did it was by getting after the quarterback. Sacked him 7 times in that game, came from all angles, created a lot of illusions, and especially just beat them man for man. That's the kind of defense that really frustrates an opponent.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
Check. Fresno. Alert. Back. Watch twitch.
Brady gives this one off to Jones. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. Another 6-yard carry, same as last play. First down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll run it with Jones. And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5. Well, this defense for the Panthers, much improved from week one. They were terrific last week in getting their guys their first win of the season.
And the big difference in the ball game, their ability to force turnovers, 3 of them, in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, that's something that's emphasized each and every week, and they carried it out.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Now the toss to Jones, running right. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
They did tell us they wanted to establish the ground game early, didn't they?
They did, and a small sample size that we've seen so far, but pretty good return.
Yeah, you got to like that. They've strung together a couple of first downs, established what they wanted, the running game. And guess what? They also got their lead guy running it pretty well, too.
2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. The give is to Jones. And he'll get across midfield and into Carolina territory. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. What's that, 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive, and like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. allowing the pickup of 4. Here's 2nd and 6. On the ground, this is Leonard Fournette. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. It's a gain of 11, and the Bucs have a first down.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight-ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid gain.
So a good run by Fournette. Now another 1st and 10.
6 guard. Check 6 guard. Shift. Watch safety creep. Watch safety creep. Safety's creeping.
Now Leonard Fournette. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35. Well, this defense for the Panthers, much improved from week 1. They were terrific last week in getting their guys their first win of the season.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defensive coordinator about their performance last week, because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Check 31. Check 31. Wall. Get wall. Check. Check hot.
Here's a give to Fournette. Fournette fighting through. And he's going to get this pretty close to a first down. Stopped at the Panthers' 28. Well, this defense for the Panthers, much improved from week 1. They were terrific last week in getting their guys their first win of the season.
But we certainly had a nice conversation with the defensive coordinator, didn't we? And what we heard, I like what we did, but we definitely need more pressure on the quarterback this week.
Eighth play of this opening drive coming up. This is 3rd down.
I got you, boy. Check 26. Check 26.
They'll try and run for it with Fournette. And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22. Had a chance to maybe limit them to 3 if they could have gotten that.
And with a new set of downs, you got to take the mentality of the whole thing. Right now, everyone's looking at the offense and saying they've got the advantage. The best defenses just say, okay, new set of downs gives us another chance to make a play ourselves and maybe change things up.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. A handoff to Fournette. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
All right, Brad, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
Me and you all day. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
On the draw, this is Fournette. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. 44 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. We're scoreless after 1. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door, 1st and goal. Fournette is going backwards as he'll be tackled back at the 40-yard line. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal.
Let's go, D. Check, check. Lucky, lucky, lucky. Check 99. Check 99. Check 52.
Fournette. And he's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Leonard Fournette, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Bucs take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. A long opening drive, but a very successful opening drive. We call that methodical, I guess, when it takes that many plays.
Methodical and almost like a boxing match where you're hitting them with body blows. They can withstand them here. Look, they gave up the touchdown, but you don't feel like a knockout is there. But they keep doing that in the 4th quarter. That's when the knockout occurs.
It becomes tough for that defense if they're on the field that long. We'll see if they can continue that in future drives. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And a short kick taken at about the 16. Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
Shotgun snap now for Kaepernick. He's got his tight end. It's Tommy Tremble. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
Kaepernick now to throw. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 19 yards there on the catch and run. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. They try to set up the bubble screen here. It's complete. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. From the gun, it's Kaepernick. He'll get this to McCaffrey out of the backfield. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. But not before they're inside the 25. 11 more on that one and another 1st down.
Some big plays in the passing game on this drive, and here's one out of the running game. So the passing game loosening things up. Now there's room to roam.
Kaepernick now on 1st down. Complete on the quick throw to Moore. And they'll get this down to the 10. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down. To throw, it's Kaepernick. Dancing to his left. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down. Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. It'll be a 3-yard gain, and it'll be 4th down. Here's Adams, and he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Josh Adams, excellent work there to get in on the touchdown run. And the Panthers have tied this game up. They can take the lead with the extra point. Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. He's got it, and they...
Next to score, Panthers 7, Buccaneers 6.
The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. We've got a little more than a minute to go, and I think the offense is saying, hey, all we need here, a field goal, and we can take the lead into intermission.
Well, I think that's what the goal should be. Give your kicker a chance to give you those 3 points. But in the meantime, if someone falls asleep on the defensive side, you might take advantage of that and get a big shot downfield, too.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Hey, 66.
Brady going to throw. A check down here to Jones. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. The Panthers turn to their nickel set here as they get ready for 3rd down. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Wait, 20. Strip that ball. Mark 38. Mark 38. Mark 38. He's dead.
Brady going to fake the give to Jones and set up to throw. And that's complete. It's Chris Godwin. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A good pickup there, 21 yards. Throwing on first down is Brady. Oh, he can't get away, and Brady will go down. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. A hole to dig out of here. 2nd and 17. Another try after the first down sack. Brady, and pressure coming, and they got him once again. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the 2nd down play, they burned the timeout, making him sweat out the final few ticks here in the 2nd quarter.
Wait, 380. Line 36. And let's pin the mirrors back and go full strength. Watch 36. 36 to Mike. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. Check, 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 check. Regular. Line 36. Back in reload.
The final shot before half for Brady. Airing this one out for Evans. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
25. And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down. The final shot before break. Brady. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we come upon halftime, intermission here with the visiting Panthers taking the lead to the locker room. As we toss it an hour or so east of here to Orlando, it's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. The Panthers out in front, and they will get the football first. Second half action underway. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Kaepernick. He's going to look deep for more. And he's got it. What a catch on the sideline. Well, you had all halftime to think about what you wanted to do to start the second half. They came out with a big one.
Does that not beg the question? What was happening in the other locker room at halftime? Was that the one play they didn't cover as a possibility? Because they just gave up a big gain.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Throwing now is Kaepernick. He'll flip this out to Evans. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. Add this game to the last one, and they moved the ball over 50 yards in 2 plays. Into the red zone now, Kaepernick. And he's got the hook up to Moore. 7 yards, the pickup there. 3 yards remain for 2nd down. Now Kaepernick again. Flush to his right. They're going for Lazard, but this is intercepted. Picked off at the 11. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Their defense did its job, forcing the takeaway there to start the half, and now can the offense follow suit?
And you'd better believe that one side of the ball feeds off the work of the other, so they'll want to come out, establish some rhythm, and go down and take the lead.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Yeah, another. This one to start the drive. You're putting a lot of pressure on your quarterback to bail you out when you're in 2nd and long yardage.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Now Brady. Over the middle, he finds Godwin complete. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Brady finding Godwin there for a Buccaneer first. Here's Brady. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Maybe a little frustration starting to creep in. The offensive line hasn't done a great job of protecting him in this game, and there he was, hit again as he threw it.
Yeah, another time on his backside, probably starting to get a little frustrated.
Got to keep his composure. Can't let the defense know that they're getting to him.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Brady. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Mike Evans, the one he was looking for. And now it's 3rd down.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. To throw, it's Brady. Oh, he can't get away, and Brady will go down. Derek Brown with a big-time sack on 3rd down. It's a loss of 7. Here comes the Buccaneers punter now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. "51 yards on the punt there. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? A 3rd quarter now, at a 1-point game as they line up 2nd and 10. Now Kaepernick. There's Tremble, the tight end. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Give them 22 yards, and that's also where they snapped it from, the 22. Kaepernick now on first down. Flushed out right. Got a man right side. It's McCaffrey. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down. To throw is Kaepernick. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver, Moore.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 32-yard line.
Working with a 2nd and 3. Again, they'll throw with Kaepernick. That's caught. It's Dan Arnold, the tight end. First target, first catch, and a first down. Kaepernick going to throw. Gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. A good-looking drive so far for the Panthers and a first down here. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. Showed off the toughness, but still corralled shy of the 5 at the 6. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal. Again, McCaffrey. And he gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. To throw, Kaepernick. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. Christian McCaffrey with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Panthers, they widen their lead. So an important drive for them there. They're not home, but momentum, Charles, definitely in their favor now.
And I like the point you just made. They're not home yet, but a 1-point game, and if you kick the extra point, make it an 8-point game. Only one score, but you're right. Momentum definitely in their favor right now.
The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. From way up at the 23, and able to get this out to the 25. Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Still plenty of time here in the fourth quarter. In just a one-possession game, down 8. They'll be looking for the touchdown and 2-point conversion. A field goal here on this drive does very little at this stage. 40 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. I tell you, they didn't give it to him much for the first 3 quarters, but when they have, he's been efficient. Maybe they ride him more here down the stretch.
Yeah, not sure it was actually in the game plan for him to have as few carries as he has, but it might play out really well for them now. As you noted, they want to ride him down the stretch. He should have fresh legs.
And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Second and 12 at the 36-yard line.
Wait, that. Wait, Eddie. There you go. Don't say nothing. Whip. Where's the whip?
Brady now to throw. He sets up the screen to Jones. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
The Bucs on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. Here's Brady to throw. Looking for Gronkowski, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Brian Allen, and his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
Brandon, offensively, this has been a tough day for him. Trying to find a place to throw the football. It's been extremely difficult. I've got to give a lot of credit to the secondary, especially the corners who've had the receivers on lockdown.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. So after the INT, it's Kaepernick. Escaping the pressure right. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. From midfield, here's Kaepernick. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now Kaepernick. And he's got it. What a catch on the sideline. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. So a big play as it gets them all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And it'll be caught in the end zone for the Carolina touchdown by DJ Moore. DJ Moore. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Panthers are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. Extra point was hooking, but he does make it through. And the lead is up to 15 now. The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. This is taken way up at the 25. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off at about the 31. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45.
And that pretty much has been the storyline, Charles. This defense, they seem to be one step ahead from the start of the game until now.
And you identified it perfectly, and we can see the frustration that's settling in now. And it's probably been there for a long time, but now it's evident because you can see it in their faces, you can see it in their body language, maybe even a little bit in that play call that ended up maybe closing them out.
On first down, Kaepernick.
And a slant complete to his running back, McCaffrey.
Call it a pickup of 7, and that'll make it a second down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And they'll try to squeeze in one more play here before the 2-minute warning. Here's Kaepernick. And he'll let this go deep for Lazard. And this is caught. Touchdown. Allen Lazard, 36 yards.
And the Panthers have pretty well put it away here in the fourth quarter.
Point after here coming up. He's got it, and the lead swells. It's 28-6. The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away.
It's a short kick taken out beyond the 20. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the fourth quarter. This would be their third straight defeat.
They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. Second and 5 now. Brady. And Brady going to be intercepted a third time. A.J. Boye with a pick. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown.
That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them into the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
Point after, right down the middle. And that'll push the lead up to 29 now. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
This is taken way up at the 25.
Oh, good return up past the 30. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now. And if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down. Boy, and now they can't even get a playoff. And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves them back 5. Boy, and now they can't even get a playoff. So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. Here's Winston. And this one caught along the sideline, but they say already out of bounds. Now the throw didn't give him a chance to turn it upfield, and that brings up 2nd down. Behind the sticks here with a 2nd and 15. Here's Winston. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 4th quarter. They'll throw again. Winston. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. I want to go back to something you said in the first quarter.
Is it a positive?
It is a positive.
Okay.
About winning the turnover battle. As a visiting team, as an underdog, you were right. They've done just that, and look where it's gotten them.
It's part of the formula. When you go on the road, as you mentioned, being an underdog, winning the turnover battle is a big key, and this one's playing out in this one.
Well, the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on 4th down. Desperation time. Winston on 4th down. Now a leaping catch. He's got it. And he'll be touchdown here, but not before he does pick up the first. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. To the air again with Winston. And the pressure gets there, and Winston goes down. The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game.
2nd and 21. A lot of ground to cover. Another try after the first down sack. Winston going to air it out deep for Gronkowski. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Jameis to throw it. And it's knocked away and incomplete. A.J. Bouye, the fine quarterback, there to make the play defensively.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe you can expect more passes like that downfield. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call.
Ready, Black 25. Watch the run, watch the run. Easy. Line 36. It's a party now. Green, triple T. Watch 36. 36 to Mike. Let's go, D. Let's go. Kill. Hey, 5 on the 50.
One last shot now for Winston. And this is dropped and incomplete. Well, there's a metaphor for how this one is gone as time has run out on this ball game. So this one is over. A victory for Carolina, and they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half to put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one were thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said. But I get the sense it was much more the adjustments they made. They came in with a game plan that we saw that didn't work in the first half. They made the adjustments necessary, went away from that, and then they got it together, got a spark.